show. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, so my name is Stas, and I'm originally from South Korea, but adopted in Belgium. For me, martial arts has always been a passion since I was very young. I cannot remember the correct age, but before I joined school, I was already training alone in my room with books and the imagination. And I think that's also when I started to have this passion to train alone. So I'm really a big advocate of solitary training. And now, almost 40 years later, I'm still passionate and fascinated by training and evolving in martial arts.
What attracted you to the Wing Chun system?
I practiced before very intensively karate, taekwondo. I did a lot of competitions. I did a hybrid system with boxing. But then I read an article mentioning a little bit all the theory about yin and yang, so the hard and soft. It was also the martial art that Bruce Lee practiced. And in the article was mentioned that the best schools are in Germany. So I thought, yeah, I have to go there and to see by myself. I was very trained. I was 21, 22 years old, and I trained every day. And when I saw this famous master, Salih Avci, who was at that time considered as one of the best fighters in the world, it was close to the border of Belgium and Germany in Aachen. And then I was like, wow, I was a little bit like when we see Bruce Lee on screen. It's like he has an aura, he has an energy, he has fantastic skills. And this Salih Avci, the same. He's not big, he's my size, but he has this passion also and skills that's unimaginable. And he gave me really this drive to say, yes, this is what I want to do. I will stop training everything else. I moved to Germany. I lived there for many years, and I trained every day. To start from zero, very difficult, because Wing Chun, when we start to train a new style, it's not easy. I had to adapt. I had to stop training with weights and all the things I did. And now, after almost 30 years, I'm now where I am, thanks to this sacrifice of changing styles with Wing Chun.
What's made you want to come to the martial arts show? What's driven you to come to welcome to this wonderful place called Doncaster?
Oh, it's a big honor. So I think it was 5 years ago, 5 years ago, they contacted me. I accepted, but in the last minute I had to cancel it because I had a big project abroad. And unfortunately, I had no other choice than to cancel this. And then I was very happy when Paul contacted me last year. I said immediately yes, because UK, I never went here for martial arts, but martial arts and movies, UK, to me, they have a lot of potential. They have very good artists in martial arts. And
what influence does Bruce Lee had on you? Where I'm from, you have that uncanny look of Bruce Lee.
I think when I was younger, that the fact that he was Asian, I was also Asian looking because I was adopted in a family, in Belgian family, and I'm the only Asian. So I think this had indirect an impact on me, that he was an Asian person, a hero. And over the years, I saw the full potential that this man had. He died very young at 32 years old. But in this short time span of living, he reunited so many things in one person, like philosophy. At that time in the 60s, it was like, oh, we never heard about that. His training methods, which were really innovating, and we don't speak about 2020 or 2023, where everything is on internet, there are a lot of scientific articles. He did everything alone in his way. He developed, he managed to see everything, how to train all the scientific things that he could just create. The training methods, his skills are in martial arts are still today top level, and in movies his aura, his energy, his passion, and also the fact that he's a really advocate of training and to be better every day. This is, to me, over the years, it gave me also this motivation to not stop when it's more difficult.
Where do you feel you're going? Are you interested in you developing some schools, or are you interested in doing any movie work?
Yeah, I was discovered by Ron Smorenberg 5 years ago, approximately, and he played with Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen, and all the biggest action stars. And thanks to him, I could play in a few action movies, like English Dogs in Bangkok was my first featured movie. And I'm still involved in movies. So at a recent project where people who were involved in the Fantastic Beasts movies, I could work with them. And, but it's still not released, but it was a fantastic experience. And yeah, for me, martial arts and movies, they have a quite similar path, although very different. And for me, my biggest passion stays martial arts, but movies, it's also something that I said it's compatible. And yeah, why not? If there are opportunities that are interesting for me, then definitely.
Yeah.